Hey guys, today I'm sharing with you another DIY. This is kind of a continuation of the last DIY that I put up, which was how to naturally dye with turmeric. And this is the t-shirt that I dyed. Just not really a t-shirt that I'm going to wear or was going to wear, so I decided to kind of upcycle it into a no-sew tote bag. And although this is a no-sew bag, it would be super simple to do, like so much faster if you do know how to sew and you do have a sewing machine. This would literally take you like 2 minutes probably, because you just have to cut off a couple things and basically just sew the bottom. But I'll show you how you can turn this into a tote bag without sewing for my friends out there who don't like to sew or don't know how. What you'll need for this t-shirt tote is a t-shirt, scissors, and about 30 minutes of spare time. First, cut off the sleeves of your bag. I find that making the opening bigger than the sleeve is more comfortable, but you can cut as close as you want at first and see what feels best. Then cut off the neck. Again, adjust this to the opening you'd prefer. I think a bigger U shape is closer to what you'd typically find on a grocery tote, but again, it's up to you. And here's what really transforms this into a bag. First, take the biggest object that you'd like to fit into the bag. I used a large water bottle for mine, but again, you do you. Next, you may need to trim off some of the bottom of your shirt to fit to the bottom of that object, but if not, simply cut 1/2 inch to 1 inch strips along the bottom of the shirt ending. Flip the shirt inside out and knot the pairs of strips together. The smaller these strips and the closer to 1/2 inch, the better, because the smaller the gaps between them will be. When you're done, stretch the bottom of the bag. Some of the holes between the knots will appear, and you may rip the shirt a little bit between them, but it's okay. We're going to do a second row of knots, making sure each knot fills in those holes. Once you're done, stretch the bottom once more and try to see any big gaps. Use the tails again to tie knots where you can see any large gaps, but a third row of knots is not necessary. When you're satisfied, you can either cut the tails off or leave them. I kind of like the option to have the fringe if I want it. I think it's kind of fun, so I'm going to keep them on there for now. Lastly, flip the bag inside out and stretch the armholes and the top to mask any imperfections. Alright guys, this is the finished product, and I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think it turned out pretty cute, and I tried it on my shoulder and I like how it looks. So this is definitely something that I'd probably either bring to the grocery store for like grocery run, or maybe to the beach with me as a beach bag. Totes are so versatile, but I love how this one is in like a bright sunny yellow. It's just like a little bit of happiness in a bag, and I also love that it was upcycled and didn't cost me anything, so that's just another bonus. And because I didn't want to like make something that would be totally impractical as a tote bag, I mean, obviously I would not suggest putting like all of your groceries in this when you go to the grocery store, or textbooks or anything like that, but I do have a cantaloupe here to test out how sturdy this bag is. And I know cantaloupes are not the heaviest thing in the world, but they are pretty dense and can put a lot of strain on this bag. So here we go, the moment of truth. This is the cantaloupe test, and it's working. I know this is kind of weird, but I just wanted to demonstrate that it could handle like a denser object. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this DIY, and I hope you have some extra t-shirts, some old t-shirts that you can give this a go with. And if you do have any white or like very light beige t-shirts, I do have a tutorial on how to naturally dye it this bright sunny yellow with turmeric, and I love this color. I think it's so fun and happy. So if you like it, I will link that video down below or in the cards at the end of this video, so you can check that out as well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd love to do more DIYs for you. And yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe, of course, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!